How you doing, guys? Good to see you all. Who we got? We got on Facebook here. We've got Andy. Good evening. Warren. Good evening. Chris and David. How you doing, fellas? Good to see you. And on YouTube we've got Moose. Hi, Moose. And Mark. Evening, buddy. And anyone else that's lurking in the background there that I can see, but not commented, which is all good. No problem. We'll get back onto the old hurricane. We're getting there now, so it's starting to look the part. So last time we got the exhaust stacks on there. Oh, what's going on with the internet? Got the exhaust stacks there on both sides. You know, we got the prop on. We started doing the flaps underneath here and all that carry on. And then we sprayed all this lovely bunch. We sprayed all this in the metal finishes. And so we've got our wheels there and undercarriage legs. So I suppose to start with, we better get these tyres sprayed up. Last time I did metal finish on there, so I'm just going to mask that up and we'll do that a little spray. Evening, Simon. Good to see you. Here we got our plastic monkey Paul. Good evening, pal. And Frank, how you doing, buddy? And over on Facebook we got Ivan. How you doing? Pancho and Ron and Andy Smith. Hiya, chaps. So I'm just going to nip the points off the end of this because I don't want them sticking out through my little hole. So, you know, I've got rid of the point there on my stick because I'm going to be putting a mask on it. So last thing I want is point sticking out the top. How's everyone been keeping? All ready for the big fella when he comes? Now I was going to do Thursday, but I'm not going to do Thursday because what I'm going to do is clean up my bench just to make life simpler. Ooh, I can get that in there, that is. Chubby fingers. Like that. That'll do me. Got a little bit, just a little mask in there, a little round one. All good fun. How you doing, Edward? Good to see you, buddy. Evening, Tim and Jamie over on Facebook, and Frank's now jumped over to Facebook. Evening, Stephen. How are you doing? No, so I'm giving Christmas Eve off, and like I say, I'll be back on Sunday. There you go. A little mask on there as well. So I'm just going to get this seam line on the old wheels. I'm going to use one of the alkali sticks here. Find the one I want. We'll find it. I don't know. Got that many different sanding sticks. Trying to find the one I want. That's the one. So, so you might have noticed the one when I did the live on Sunday there, I didn't post any pictures. I'm not going to post pictures now because it's near the end, kinda. So I like to leave that till the end. Because it's all the finishing bits now, so all good. We've got Jarek over on Facebook. How you doing, pal? And we've got Frank jumping about like a nut job. Evening, Frank. It's all choppy. All right. According to my little thingy here that runs everything, it seems to be all green and good. So, and I do have it running over on the phone as well, just to keep an eye on it. So it seems to be all good this end. It could be everybody's online, pal, because obviously it's nearly that time of year, isn't it? Right, we've got that done. Tyre black. How you doing, Michael? Over on Facebook, good to see you, pal. Just going to use this whole bit of cloth here to make life easier. Put my lid back on. Old Colin Fester. He put me in a naughty corner for forgetting to put it on the lid. So I'm only spraying at about 7 psi, if that, about 6 or 7. Nice and low. There we go. We'll just leave that there 5 minutes. That'll be dry because in this heat, oof. We've got another Michael over on Facebook. How you doing, Michael? Everybody's busy. So I guess everyone will be getting a little bit of bench time, I guess, over the festive seasons. There we go. I'll be dry in a minute. A bit to stick it on. I've got one more little bit of airbrushing before I start putting the landing gear together. Good man, Evid. Has that made it any better for you, pal? Stephen picked up Armour Hobby Hurricane Mark 1. Wouldn't be the C one, would it? Wouldn't be that one, would it, pal? I don't know what's in the box for that. But I've not got around to putting it on YouTube yet. Lovely detail on them kits. Evening, Mike. Now then, Mike. Now I get why everybody calls you Dad. So from now on, I'm going to call you Dad too. Right. A little bit of a azure blue when that silly compressor stops making a racket. I've got my aluminium there, but on the back it needs to be azure blue. So I'm just going to whip that over like that. I'm just going to get that done while we're at it, because that don't take many minutes to dry either. YouTube took a fit. So we'll just get them little bits done quickly too, and then they'll all dry in time. There you go. That'll do, mate. Is your blur? Yeah, mate. I think if I remember rightly, the Arama hobby, the Mk1 Hurricane. I'm pretty sure, without checking, I can't be 100%, but I'm pretty sure they were made. They were new tool in 2016. And they released about, I think, three or four different versions with different markings. So obviously you've got one of the different marking ones to what I've got, but they look lovely and the decals look great too. So I'll be looking forward to building that at some point. But my next build will be the Lancaster. So oh, what, the Azure Blue? Done a great job on it, mate. It's I love it. I like that colour. Looks great with the pre-shading as well underneath. Right, let's get that out of the way. Yeah, you match that well, Mark. Definitely. You know, that's just with pre-shading and a few little extra white panels just to give it that weirdness, but that faded kind of weathered. But it's a lovely colour. I love it. You got to do the tropical. That's the trouble, you see. You know, most of my builds I do it in RF dark green and dark earth. The middle stone and dark earth's not really my cup of tea, but it is what it is, and it came that colour. So the kit come with them colours, and it was that or doing it a bit like a silver Spitfire and doing the whole thing silver, which was kind of weird because obviously a lot of the Hurricane was wood, so it was like, why would you want to do it silver? At least with Spitfire, you know, it's metal, as they say. Right, undercarriagey time. Start playing around a little. So back to back here again. And we've got these lovely little bits there to do. So, all good. Get on the keyboard. You're gonna build, Steve's gonna build Airfix Hurricane first. Cool. Evening, Kevin. Good to see you. Evening, Andy. Evening, Richard. How you doing, buddy? Yeah, we're fine, pal. I hope you're keeping safe and well as well. And yeah, all good. All good this end, buddy. You know how it is. So we want, now when I done these, I marked them as A and B on my sticks. That's an A. That's an A. and that's an 8. See, I'll put a little 8 on there, look. So I knew which one's first. So these are the first ones on the instructions. Just to make life a little easier. Sorted. All good. Evening Phil. Evening David. Over on Facebook. Hi Sue. How you doing? All good, thanks. Sue over on YouTube, bless up. Right. This little chappy goes in here. Let's see what. Not very clear. In my eye anyway. I think it's in there. Right. Look how this looks. That's it. It goes in there like that. Double checking this because it's yeah, basically. Give Nick the Tonka. You're building hawks for Christmas. And then one for what company is the Tonka? Oh, a few people on Facebook there. Right, so that's that bit in. Calorie neutral, all right, yeah. All good. Should be quite nice. No reason why not anyway. Right, and then this bit goes. This little bit in here. Right. I'm going to get a tweezer this bit. It'll ping it again. Like last time. In there like that. Looks right, I think. Can't see that properly. Looks about right. No, not yet. I think I just clicked like, mate. It's been quite hectic with that course that I've been on and all sorts of other stuff. So, but I will watch it. That's for sure. Right. And then that bit goes in there and into there. Right. Get that bit in. Fiddly, get that in there. A bit. No, it's got right in there. Flipping heck. Right. No, make this a little bit easy. That's for sure. Been a bit fiddly in there. Yeah. But in my own fairness, what I do is I bookmark it so I don't miss it, and I remember to go back to it and watch it. So I do watch them, and I will watch it. It's been hectic. When it came up, I was really busy, so I just saved it to watch when I get a minute. Which seemed better than not watching it at all. So you can look at it both ways, really. It's that bit. I'll show you it all in a minute. Can I get that bit to go in? Yeah. The joys of these little fiddly bits. Mm-hmm. Right, one last little awkward bit. And then you'll get to see it. Just trying to get that in there. Like that. And you get some more of this extra thin, that's for sure. Yeah. There we go. So wheel bits in there, in the metal finish. And they look right. Look how they should go. According to my eyesight, anyway. Yep. So we'll leave them set for a minute. They've got little rods in there and all sorts of malarkey going on in there. I'll leave that set for a minute. And we'll go back to the old wheels. What we sprayed. Just going to pop that masking tape off. Oh, right, you got the 148 scale run. Cool. Yeah, Mark's doing the 132, the new Italy or whatever it is, kit. Yeah. And lovely wheelies. I'm doing use another stick with a spike this time, and it just pushes that mask up for me. Like so. That means I can just get it without doing any damage. Like that. I really need to clean this bench. Sure. Oh, we've got our little centres there that we done on Sunday. Put that blue tack out. And that. And then we should be good to go. Yep. All good. I'll flip that round, we'll stick a little drop of glue in there. Just pop that little variety in there. There we go. That's one. It's the same one. All good. Be sure I wanna, when I do the dust and all that lot, like the kind of desert dust and all that with the powder, I want to dust the wheels at the same time, so that's why I've done that. Like that. I really should leave that to dry for a little bit longer before I attempt to stick her on her wheels. Otherwise it'll break the undercarriage, and I don't want to do that. Give it a little try. See what happens. Not too bad. Get a the flat side the right way up. I'll just check that, make sure it's that bit's in the right bit. It's alright, it's just that one, a little turn. That'll do, mate. I just need a little bit more glue there. A touch more. Please. Just gonna sit like that for a minute and let that dry. What's going on over on Facebook there? I'll try and get it back up again. I can't see the comments if I don't get it up on Facebook. There you go. Sorted. Right, so we're on our wheels. Yeah, hey, good stuff. Let's see what that little rear wheel's like while we're at it. Right, it doesn't actually say a colour on the rear wheel, which is not very useful. D77. For the rear wheel, I'm just going to paint that by hand because it's so small. It's not worth the hassle. Yeah. Cheers, Sue. It's getting there. I'm just waiting. I'm just going to leave that glue to dry for a minute and then we'll see it better then. Now, for this wheel here, I'm just going to spray it black and then just hand paint it, the rest of it. Just because it's easier, it's that small. So if you do it in the spray it black, at least you get it in the rubber black, which is the main thing. I can play around with a metal finish on it. Yeah. Just a tyre there in black. I actually really like the rubber black in the Alclad. It's a cool colour. I need to get a Japanese aircraft. That's what I need to do. I need to get a Zero or something so I can play with these new Japanese Alclad colours. That's what I need to do. But not 172. Shut up. Right, so we've got a lovely wheelies here. Look. They've come out great. So we can go back to our azure blue pieces. We'll just get them into place. Make sure I get them the right way around. Yep, that's definitely that one. We'll put that on there like that. Oh. Mm. There we go. One down, one to go. Chris, I've got a 0 on the bench in a minute. Have you? I thought you were doing a buffalo, Chris. Have you got 2 on the bench? Which Richard Roberts saying there. 148 Tamiya Betty Bomber is a nice kit. Oh, cool. Cheers, Richard. I'll have to have a look. Oh, I need to do one. I've not done a 0, so I do need to do one. Really. But obviously I've got this Lancaster first. I need to do that first. Because that's just embarrassing to say that I've not done one before. And but once I've got the Lancaster done, I might have to do one. See there. That's it. All good fun. What's Chris saying? Just done the cockpit on the 0 and waiting in between on the Buffalo. Oh, of course you have, mate. Sorry, yes. Because you were using that AO-Take or whatever it's called. The Alclad one. The metallic. Sure, we were saying about that you do different metals, gives you a different finish to it. That's right, I forgot you were doing that, Chris. Good evening, Alan. How are you? Oh, Conrad Savage as well. Evening, Conrad. Bloody hell. Oh, I said that word. Lucky it's not a child one. So we've got our little bits on there. Just going to leave her sitting there like that for a minute. We'll go back to the old rear wheel there. Right, the rear wheel. Does not say anything on here. You're impatient to try the Japanese paint colours. Yeah, I bet. I get that feeling, pal. I've been itching to do it since I got them. And Japanese are not really my thing either, but I've been dying to do one. Definitely no colour call out on the rear wheel. I'm going to just go with a metal finish on it, I think. Need to think on that. Let's see what this is like. If I'm not happy with it, I'll change it. I'm not going to be happy with that before I even go for it. Be this one. No, not that. Don't like that. Oh, yeah. See what colour this is. Oh no, right, no. Definitely not that. Definitely not that one. Let's just have a quick butchers and see what ones I've got. I think. Right, we'll try one of these, see what these are like. Nope. Not that one. We'll find one. Nope. Definitely not. Oh dear. What's have I got? Oh man. No, you're just looking for a certain colour. And you can't find it. Not that. Not that. Not that. Oh, maybe that. Maybe. Let's see. That seems better. Give that a try. Not really that either. Oh, I don't know, it's actually not too bad when you got the second layer on there. One of them minutes. Never going to get as good a finish as you do when you're doing the alclad metals, that's for sure. Oh, it's not too bad. What I'll do is, now I've done that, that will dry in a minute, and then I think I'm just going to go a little drop of this as well. Let's see if I can get this. Sometimes it works, sometimes it don't. Yeah, seems to have worked. Yeah. Such a small wheel, it's hard to see. It's worked, so that's the main thing. All good in the hood. So that one goes in. Hole in there. And hopefully you're all good. Now, that went in alright. The wheels are sturdy on there as well. Our wheels are sturdy. We've got our wheel wells in there. We've got our rear wheel on, so at least now we can sit. We're sitting right like that. Good stuff. Like it when she's sitting on her wheels. Makes it easier when you're putting the decals and everything else on. It's not, we're definitely good. We can start putting a wash in and dusting and all that kind of carry on just shortly. So Sunday we might start doing a bit of dust work and whatnot. We'll see how it goes. So that's that bit done. So according to the instructions now, all we have left to do is a few clear parts, just slap on there, and decals, a bit of dusting for weathering and whatnot, and the gun panels. Now that's staying upside down there. I think so that's two. Huh. Now that's a little disappointing, I think. If I'm honest. Because there's ejector pin marks in there. Which is kind of a shame. Can you see that? Can you see them ejector pin marks? Or whatever they are. I don't know if they're supposed to be on there or not. I'll have to look into that. But that's what we've got to put on the panels. So we'll do that probably on Sunday, and what I'll do is I'll have a check it out and see what the crack is and if them circles are supposed to be there, but I've got a bad feeling that they're not supposed to be there. But there you go, we'll find out soon enough. Weathering powders, old school, mate. Chris is asking what weathering powders is. I haven't got any weathering powders basically, so I'm kind of old school, and a chalk, and I grind it down on some sandpaper, and you just use it. But I should really get stuff like that, really, to be honest here. But it is what it is, you know me. I'm old school, just whatever, you know. So that's where we're at. We've got the wheels on. We've got the undercarriage in. Oh, you're not going to see it from there. We've got the wheels on. We've got the undercarriage in. Wheels all looking good. We've got the rear wheel on. So we're moving forward. Like I say, just clear parts on the wings there. Canopy. Put on the gun bay panels. A little aerial wire thingamajig, and start putting some decals on, and we're getting there. Hopefully, fingers crossed, we might get it done just before January, but we'll see. Because I only build this when I'm live, it takes a bit longer. But fingers crossed, you know, it's not long. There's a few bits still to do, but we'll get there. Yes, Moose. Yeah, definitely. It's a lot less money, that's for sure. And I used it on, is it a Saladin? I did a little bit of armour. I've never done armour, but I did a little tiny armour, you know. And I used that chalk on that, and it looked really good. So I'm going to use it on this because it's the same kind of environment. So all good. Well, that's literally it. We got like 3 minutes. I don't think 3 minutes is give or take here, you know. So all good. Thanks very much, everyone. Been absolutely brilliant. Fun chatting away and seeing you all and all that business. And it's nice, you know, it keeps you busy, keeps your mind occupied while you're doing what you're doing. So I appreciate it very much. Thank you very much. Like I say, I won't be on Thursday. I'm going to clean my bench up, and then I've got toys to put together. So I'm going to miss Thursday. So have a nice Christmas as best you can. Obviously, difficult times, but keep your chin up and try your best. You know what I mean? And I'll catch you on Sunday at 7 o'clock. So, yeah, all good. Right, take care, everybody, and stay safe. That's the main important thing. and I'll see you all on Sunday, 7 o'clock. Merry Christmas, everyone. Bye bye.